I'm telling you, bruh. If you're built for it, you'll be safe. If you're not built for it, you're doomed. The Jezebel spirit stalks and preys on those who don't have awakened spirits. You can be as strong as an ox. You can be big old macho tough guy. It's not going to be enough if you're not awakened. You can be the toughest guy on earth and have a soul that is not awakened. Even whenever I got caught in the past by a Jezzy, I was not necessarily a weak guy. I was still pretty strong then. But my spirit was not fully awakened. And that is exactly who they're going to prey on. The unawakened souls. So if you are not aware of this stuff, you will get caught. You will. The Jezebel spirit will make you, yet again, another victim. But if you've been through it, if you've built yourself up from ground zero, if you have the experience, you will pull through. And they will not get you. They will see your strength. And they'll say, you know what? And they'll think to themselves in their head, you know what? Damn, this guy's good. I can't get this guy. He's too good. But if you're a very naive person, which when you look at the situation that I've done a video on yesterday, of the OG of the Power Rangers, Jason David Frank, he was probably a bit naive. Maybe not fully, but enough that the Jezebel spirit got in and did damage. He showed no signs of the shit that he did to himself. There's some people saying right now there's conspiracies going on. Some people don't think he did it to himself. Some people think someone else might have done it. Which it would have been his wife. His ex-wife. But if he did do it to himself, it was her as well. Either way, it was her. A Jezebel. If you look at pictures of her, you can see it. It is a Jezebel. And if you let a Jezebel get close to you, bro, you're screwed. You are screwed. They will fuck your shit up, boy. And the best thing you can do as a man is to become as solid as you've ever been, so you can avoid all that bullshit. You don't want to be another unawakened one in this world thinking you can have your way here and there with these girls and all this kind of stuff. They're going to have their way with you, bruh. That's just the way it goes. Until you become the man. And then you can have your way. But until then, there's these young chaps right now still in school thinking if they can just be cool enough, they can get with these girls and they can do this and they can do that. You're still going to get screwed over. You can try and be as cool as you want to be. Your time will come, buddy. They will get you. You don't see it coming. That's the thing. You think all fine. You think everything is all fine and dandy. The whole time they're playing you. They're playing a game. And they're doing it because they know they can do it to you. The amount of power these Jezebels have today, you'd be surprised who was a Jezebel and who was not. I guess it wouldn't surprise you who was not a Jezebel, but it will surprise you who was actually a Jezebel in this world. You probably come across a few at least every single day. They're the most cunning, toxic, manipulative spirit ever. The whole time you think things are all sunshine and rainbows, but you're being set up. It's something that will destroy your life. They get your mind first, and the rest is history. The whole time you're being controlled. You're being preyed on. They're testing you every way they can. And the whole time, they're not a loyal person. They're not actually with you the way they make it out, the way they make it seem to be. These Jezebels, bro, they make it seem like they're a ride or die type of person that will be by your side through hell or high waters. They'll have you thinking everything is going to be so amazing with them. They'll make it seem like nothing could ever go wrong. You'll be as solid as ever. They're your soulmate, right? That's what this crazy bitch said to this person that just took his life, Jason David Frank, the OG Power Ranger. She did this and pulled this tactic on this guy. Said they're soulmates. And you see how that ends. This is what the Jezebel spirit does. The Jezebel spirit takes the lives of many men in this world. A lot of them we don't even see. It's happening right now as we speak, I guarantee it. And if it's not happening right now as we speak, it's about to happen. It just happened. It just happened. You see those little pauses I just took? That's how long it takes. And I guarantee you, people are dying because of the spirit. Do you guys understand how many men take their lives because of women, over women taking their lives because of men? I'm not saying there's never a woman alive who didn't take her life because of a man. But it's overwhelmingly men taking their lives because of women. Because of the Jezebel. Because women can replace men a lot easier, a lot faster than a man can replace a woman. It takes time to build something up with a woman. It takes a woman 2 seconds to get on her phone to message anybody, and they will be down. It is not that way with a guy and a girl, unless you severely downgrade, which guys don't like to do. To get a girl on the same level that you just lost, it's not easy. For a woman, it is. In fact, it's easy for them to go up, let alone the same. It's been this way. This is nothing new. It is what it is. But I'm just saying, if you're an unawakened soul, bruh, your time may come. I'm not saying you're going to take your life, but you might come across a Jezebel spirit. It's a hefty topic. It's a hefty thing to say you might take your life. But I guarantee you, if you're an unawakened soul and you're a male, you probably will get in an entanglement with a Jezebel. Most likely. This shit happened to me. I didn't feel the same for years. For so many years, bro. It took over 5 years. It took over 5 years. Like, my head just wasn't right. It just wasn't right. You need a lot of time to get through that shit, to overcome that shit. It's not like you're just in complete torture the whole time. It's not like that. It's just that you question yourself, you doubt yourself. You struggle to just keep going on the way you should be, the way you should have been. as solid as you could have been. What you think is you used to feel a lot better than you do right now. That's what it's like in the process of being completely blindsided by a Jezebel. Your shit's gonna be fucked up, boy. For a little bit at least. For at least a little bit. And then you become much stronger, much more solid. I didn't let that shit destroy me. I ran through that shit like a hot knife through butter. I was 19. I was going crazy, bro. I was going nuts. I was running the roads. I was doing things you see some crazy 60-year-old bald man running the roads just ripped. I was doing shit like that. Because you don't see young guys my age today running the roads. It's very, very seldom you'll see that. There's guys my age that obviously run, but you don't see guys by themselves in the middle of the fucking day just run the roads. It happens very seldomly. I was doing shit like that all the time. Because I was not letting something take me down. I was going to be true to who I was. I wasn't going to let some bitch, some Jezebel, fuck up my life. You're not going to win. That's the type of guy I am. And if I didn't have that type of mentality, I could be gone right now. If I was a weaker guy and didn't have a hope in hell, I could be gone right now from the shit that happened to me, bro. Like, if what happened to me happened to some other Joe Schmo, he might not be here right now. But I had something different. And I overcame that shit and I developed such a solid mind. And that shit is a distant memory, bruh. A distant memory. But I'm just letting you guys know how crazy the Jezebel spirit is and how fucked up you may be if you're an unawakened soul. You're naive. You don't know what's going on really. You think you got something going on with this chick. You think you got the best thing going, all of a sudden, boom. You're left on skates. You're left on thin, thin, thin ice. Cold as a bitch. And this is the way it works. It's insane what they do. It's completely insane. Like, it's psychopathic type shit. What these people can really do. They have no remorse for it either. They enjoy every second of what they do. Make no mistake. Their souls, their spirits are so dark, man. They genuinely enjoy doing that shit. Knowing they can have control over somebody else. Knowing they can just toy with somebody else. And they will try to keep you in the closet too, bro. These Jezebels, they're keeping many souls in their closet. They're trying to rack people up to take their soul. They're coming after your soul, bro. I was talking to a bitch one time, and you know what I told her? I told her, after we were having a conversation, I was like, my soul is mine, bitch. I literally said that. You know what her response was? Haha, you're funny. And just the way she said it, the way she said that, bro, and the way I read that text, was like, I felt through the text. She genuinely knew that I knew what she was doing. And it made her concerned that she couldn't have that type of power and control over me in such an evil way. And it's so fucking crazy, bro. These people are dangerous. They are dangerous. Very dangerous. You have no idea, bro. You do have an idea, but it's fucked. It's wild. They're looking to do these things to you. They're testing you in the craziest ways. You don't even know what's happening. And if you sense any of this stuff going on, you have to cut these people off instantly. If you feel you're always being tested and stuff like this and things are just weird, you have to cut their asses off, bro. Because they're toying with you. They're toying with your life. They're toying with your soul. And they want you to feel how they feel. But worst, they want to put you below them. That's exactly how you feel when they do that, because that's where their souls are at. Something happened to them to make them the way they are. They want to take you right down with them. That is what the Jezebel spirit does. You have to watch the fuck out. Or your shit's gonna get fucked up. That's why becoming awakened in this world is so pivotal. It's a must. If you don't got your best self in this life, you got virtually nothing. You need your best self more than you need family, more than you need friends, more than you need some pet to keep you company, some fucking cat or some shit, or some dog. I'm not saying don't have a dog. I'm not saying don't have a pet at all. I'm not saying don't. What I am saying is you need your best self more than any fucking thing else. Your best self. Anything less is unacceptable. You got you forever. Shit's gonna happen. But you got you forever. And you have to take care of you. You have to protect your soul from the evil in this world. From the Jezebels. And you also need you more than you need some relationship partner. Or like I said, some friends, some family, some pet. You need your best self more than you need all those fucking things. Please remember that. That's what I needed to be told when I was younger, but I slowly started. You know, I felt like whenever I was younger, like really young, I was my best self. And as I got into high school, I started slowly becoming not my best self, and I got sucked into so many things. And it's what I preach all the time, not to get sucked into. Don't get sucked into society. Don't get sucked into a world where you're doing things that other people want you to do. You have to back the fuck off from all that shit and become your best self. But society's not going to tell you to do that. Because they want you to be weak. Society wants you to be weak. They want you to be left on thin ice. They don't want you to be strong. You know why? Because they're not strong. They don't want you to be stronger than them. But you must. And you can't depend on these filthy animals. And like I said, watch the fuck out for the Jezebel spirit. The most tormented thing that will ever come by you is the Jezebel spirit. So be careful.